Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our live. Welcome back for another video. This is Cakes.
And I'm your boy. No, I'm your man, Big Mister.
Big
And
Mister.
that right there, that's my beautiful wife, Cakes. Y'all are a loving family, Eminem. Collectively, we the best thing smoking. The unknown, most known. Let that play around a little while for you. But anyway, I got 5 on it. We all on it. Cakes, Mr. Eminem. We ain't gonna play around too much. We're gonna get right into it. We got a good topic. We got a special guest.
We got a special guest.
You know what we always say: if you got it, light it. We about to put it in the air. We gonna hop on the topic, the subject. I know y'all like, damn, missing cakes. Where y'all been? Don't worry about it. We back. We back.
we ain't ever left.
You absolutely right, love. We ain't never go nowhere.
So make sure y'all hit that thumbs up when y'all come in. We talking about adult things tonight, as we do. This is an adult channel.
Very great topic. Got a special guest. family is always available, and we implore y'all to advice to come up as well. Without further ado, if you got it, light it.
Yeah. Come here, Frazier. Honey, you gotta get it right on the couch table. I don't want to throw it, but.
If you can hear a voice, please let us know.
I'm gonna drop the link again.
Gonna drop the link again. Special guest, please hit the link and come back up. Why the fuck am I knocked off again?
It's raining, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but it just abruptly happened. So I feel like we deserve to hear some Mr. music while we get ourselves together. So I'm definitely gonna play that for y'all right now. Right now.
Okay, I'm back on. Are we back on? Special guest is back on. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Take your camera off if you don't want to be seen.
Take my camera off, Frazier. I ain't got no shirt either. My titties gonna show just like your titties gonna show. Oh, put that in.
Who is that?
You know who that is.
What's up? What's up to everybody in the background? What's up, y'all?
What's up?
What's up? Yeah. I have on a shirt or something, huh?
we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. Now, why can't I even find that?
Okay. All right, family. We have a special guest tonight. You see the topic. The topic is jail love worth it? Is jail love worth it?
Every nigga that go to jail constantly, like my brother, I think it's a little gay. Ain't no way you want to be around.
Wait.
Hold on.
Who are we speaking to? What's your social media name?
This is Frazier.
Introduce yourself.
Oh well, my name is Frazier. The finest one in the family. And
okay. And you got something you want to talk about that's worth fighting for?
Me.
Loving someone in prison, is it worth fighting for?
Well, at one point I thought it was, but
okay.
I feel like it depends on the situation and how many times. If you keep going back to prison, then no, it's not worth it. Because if I can do
brother, go ahead, get into what you're saying.
Oh, I didn't even know this was a live thing. I was just talking shit. But I just feel like going back that much repetitively over and over and over again, it gotta be something you like. And it's not the damn food, and it's not the beds. So it could be institutionalized in the brain though. I'm not even I can't really go for that. I don't know. That's not something I understand. I don't understand being told what to do 24/7.
What'd you say? What was the last part?
I said I don't understand being told what to do 24/7. I can't comprehend somebody wanting to go through that. So what is enough?
I agree. I definitely agree.
It could be other reasons, but when it comes to love and
because you were starting to get into that. Do carry on.
If I can do the right thing for the love I have for you and for myself, you should be able to do the same. Okay. You got to understand that we live in the same world and we almost go through the same things and we incorporate each other in each other's lives. So if I can do the right thing, and it's hard, you can too. And when you feel like you can't, come to me. It's when you go away.
Let me ask you this. What is your view of love? What do you think love is?
Love is a broad spectrum of things. It depends on the person and who you're with. Because the love I have for my mother is going to be a different love I have for my mate. So it just really depends on the situation of it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do know.
What if it's not your mother, your sister, your brother? What if it's your mate? Your partner.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I mean, like I said, depending on if you keep going back and if you keep doing the same thing and you don't love me enough. Mm-hmm. So if you're showing me that you don't love me enough, then I can't love you in that way either. You can't give out more than you get in.
Right.
And it's equal 50-50. So
that's how it usually go though.
That's how it
usually goes. It's never equal.
No, it's never equal, but I'm your partner. So when you feel like it's weighing too much on you, come to me. Because when something's weighing too much on me, I'm gonna have to come to you. You don't have to take on the world by yourself.
Yeah.
And having repetitively going to jail is a selfish mindset. I feel.
Hmm.
A couple times, but no, absolutely not.
I can agree there. I can
I don't
definitely
like
agree
it.
that's a selfish mindset.
But sometimes you can't be with a person so long that
You're comfortable with.
no, I wouldn't say comfortable. It's what you're used to. Even when you're not comfortable, it's just what you're used to. You know, this person's gonna have your back. They're gonna do whatever it takes to please you, and they might not show the utmost respect or love, but hey, it's better than nothing. And some people are like that.
Okay, and you know what? I can see that. I can see that, and I think a lot of people agree and will see that as well. You know.
Now I don't believe if you're married to someone, you know, they go to jail and just leave them. I don't believe in that. You know.
You said if y'all married and somebody go to jail, just leave them.
No,
No, I don't believe you should do anything like that. Because
I believe the same
about
rules apply whether you're married or in a relationship. I don't think you should make a differential between either. I think it should be equal in both.
if we get a divorce and you make more money than me, you're gonna give me alimony. As a boyfriend, I don't get shit. So I'm not going through that.
Okay, now that's something that I would say because you know, if you ain't getting nothing, you getting benefits from a marriage.
Really,
and part of that would be
really. So
really, I've been divorced for 3 years.
Staying in love, staying with a person for benefits and money.
No,
no. Wait a minute. To me, I feel like that's a double standard because people do it for way less. So if you get the benefits come with it, great. If the money come with it, great. When you don't have to be the broke motherfucker that can't do shit for you, great. It's less stress, and I don't see nothing wrong with it. Women do it all the time. Men do it. I did it. Honestly, that's why I got married. And it was great until it wasn't. So
you said that's why you got married?
Yeah, that's exactly why I married Michael.
Okay.
Money.
Okay, so you speaking from experience. You speaking from experience then. Okay, that's
it was good. Everything was good. I lived a great life. I didn't have to worry about no financial issues until something just clicked and changed.
I got two questions everybody should pose to themselves when deciding whether they should be with someone for benefits or in jail. One,
before we
go ahead.
I just wanted to say before he go into that, y'all hit the thumbs up for us and share this video. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, Marriage and Marijuana, hit that subscribe button and join the fam, y'all. Join the
talking about Michael. I'm gonna need something a little bit stronger than marijuana, like cocaine or something. Talking about Michael because that marriage was rough.
No, 2 more people want to say something.
The two questions that everybody should pose to themselves is: one, is it worth your sanity? First of all, and two, are you a gambler? Are you willing to bet for a loss?
I feel like that can go either way. Those are very tricky questions because anything in life you're going to take a gamble on. So it's not going to be different when you're choosing a mate. But is it worth your sanity? Sometimes you can be a little bit stronger mentally than your spouse, and sometimes that's what they need. So it just really depends on y'all. Michael was
y'all or your mental.
Both. Your mental. My ex my ex, he and a lot of things he was strong, but he wasn't. He drove me fucking insane. Like he drove me fucking insane. But I could deal with it because
I knew you were saying you couldn't deal with it.
I could deal with it. I stayed. I dealt with it.
Hey, just because you stayed don't mean you dealt with it. You were strong enough. Just because you stayed. That's the thing.
Well, most people like that lose everyone in their life. I wasn't going to be that person. So you can always say you had at least one person that genuinely loved and cared about you.
I can say that.
Okay.
Besides your parents, I can understand that. Definitely say that.
It's not even your parents.
Yet still, that doesn't mean you could handle it and you're strong enough. But I can respect that.
I feel like that's where prayer and trusting in God. You have to ask. So anything, I feel like whenever you go into any situation, you ask God to guide you. And when you don't do that, is when you go into the wrong. You have these problems. You have these
so right. You are so right.
So you're gonna get a bunch of signs that there's something you can't deal with, something you can't handle in the beginning. But it's when we turn the blind eye and want to do our own thing when shit start happening.
Okay, I got to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to say something now, guys. Mista&Cakz, I want to say something. My thing is, do you go through with this with somebody that you really love? And this always a thing in the back of my head.
I got a question.
Well, what's gonna happen to me? What's gonna happen to me when you get out and you no longer show me love? Because see,
so you may really love him, but does he really love you?
See,
hold on. Tell him to get on YouTube. So you can hear.
I thought you gotta ask those questions. It's not even worth it.
You have a YouTube?
That I love.
Huh?
You have a YouTube? Ask Frazier, do we have a YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube.
I got about 7 of them. You're not getting a free.
Get on your YouTube accounts. It can be your troll account. Get on there so you can have your own microphone.
Yeah, cause I'm supposed to go to the store, but I don't got stuck.
I need my other damn phone because I ain't doing it on my.
Okay. My thing is, I love her.
Question. Well, go ahead. I'm not sure if you were
sorry, Mister. I'm sorry, Mister. I do love and I hope for the best and I wish for the best. And I feel like everybody got a reason to try to change when they do better, to try to upbuild themselves. And I also feel like you can have a person to try to upbuild you, that y'all can go through some shit together and shit will work.
I just feel like that doesn't. I don't agree.
Yes, but to address what you said earlier in your question, what happens if the person gets out and decides to no longer be with you or leave? And that goes back to what I was saying about, are you a gambler and is it worth your sanity? See,
I'm kind of
go ahead.
I don't want to say, Mister, that I'm a gambler. I just know that I believe in second chances because I have been through so many relationships, and the first time it failed, I ran. And right now, I'm older. I'm gonna be settled, and I can be good to you, but if you're gonna be good to me,
can I ask you a question?
Well, and this is just my humble opinion. The first thing you said was you believe in second chances. So I'm gonna tell you this: no matter how it pan out, you should not be surprised and you should not feel no kind of way, because if you knew the first time that was gonna happen, is a chance that the second time it will happen. So you was already prepared. You know what I mean? Because that's what you say. You believe in second chance.
Let me tell you something, Mister.
It's when you naive and you overlook those things. Well, you're not gonna do it again. Is when you hurt yourself. You have to look out for you when you look out for the next.
My thing is with this relationship, I got involved with this man. Didn't know this man was going to prison. He didn't tell me till 3 months that he had to leave for prison, and we went through some ordeal because we both was addicts at the time we were together.
So was the love genuine?
I don't. The love was.
Love from high.
I don't know if it was a love from being high or love from being genuine, but I do know since me and him both were clean that we really do love each other, and I can see a growth in the situation. I really can, and I have my doubts and stuff because once again, I love hard, and I don't want to be hurt. Can y'all understand saying that, Mista&Cakz?
Yeah, definitely.
Because, oh my God, I just feel like he's forced to do the right thing right now.
Basically.
So now he has to be clean. You're the only person that really want to deal with him and talk to him and show him love. So he's gonna reciprocate that back. Is when he's out and has every other choice in the world. Is he gonna do the same?
Okay, now the white girl's got something to say. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
I was with my husband for 7.5 years. For the past 7 months, he's been in New York. I've been in North Carolina. Mind you, I still have all my benefits, my check, my food stamps, everything. He has lost his check, his disability check. He has lost his food stamps. He has lost his Medicaid. He's lost everything.
I survived.
Okay. He's had a voucher in New York for 5 months for a $2,000 voucher for a house. He's still, everything they show him, he is not pleased with it.
What?
So I feel like you're really not trying to get us back together. You're just trying to do you. I've been supporting this man for the past 7 months, sending him money, making sure he's okay. And last month I got tired of it, and I told him because I feel like you're using me now. You're not trying.
Have you seen any proof of the voucher?
No.
It seemed like she didn't see it.
No, I have not seen the voucher. He never showed it to me.
Give me a soda, man. I got dry mouth.
You can't drink soda.
So you already know the answer, don't you?
Yeah.
I have a question.
That's
for you
why
guys
I
too.
quit fucking with him. I blocked his number from my phone. He was always trying to make me feel guilty, like it was my fault he lost his stuff.
I just want
How can I make you lose your check? You knew every 3 months you had to see the doctor to keep it, and you didn't do that.
So
how is that my fault?
Was it any happiness? Was it any real happiness in a 7-year relationship?
It was, but for 5 years, he didn't let me go out of the house. He wouldn't let me go grocery shopping, nothing. It was like I was a prisoner in my own home. You understand what I'm saying?
Why did you allow that?
Because that's what I'm used to.
No.
That's what I was raised around.
I don't think that's
the way my mother and father raised us.
I get what you're saying. I just don't think that's a valid reason because I was raised a certain way too. So completely opposite. Because you can always check as children, yes, but when you're an adult, you have the option and the
But
choice.
you got to understand the abusive relationships I've been through.
I was in a relationship
and
with
this
my husband.
dude literally told me if I left him, he would kill me. Yes, I believe that.
I understand that to a point. I do, and I can't say what I would or wouldn't do in a position like that if I was ever in one. You know, so
you got to understand though. For 2 years of that 5 years, I had 2 strokes and I was in 2 comas. I was weak when he took me home. There was really nothing I could do. He busts my phone every time I get on it. If I call my mother, he takes it, throws it, and breaks it.
Those were like red flags.
And it's like, I feel like you're a narcissist.
Do you have any? How many males in your family?
Well, a motherfucker called me too many times.
How many men in your family?
All dead.
Okay.
And my mom really don't give a fuck.
But I don't think
and you can ask Tinya. She's heard my mom. She knows my mother doesn't care about me.
I feel that way sometimes about my grandma.
My mother told me, okay, I'm a diabetic. Oh, y'all smoking weed while y'all doing this, I tell.
It's weed and marriage. That's the marriage.
I feel more at home and more like a family here with Mama T and Frazier. Frazier's like my brother now.
I just feel like at some point,
a lot of the times outside family are true family members.
And it's like I told my mom.
Blood only makes us related.
But sometimes it does come off that way because family is very hard on family.
So
because I felt that way with my grandmother and my aunt. I feel like they were the fucking hardest and the fucking roughest on me. And I feel like
I don't plug the phone up before it dies.
But sometimes when you're the stronger one and you're the more intelligent, the one that's going to do the right thing, so much. They teach you those lessons.
I think you already know the answer.
Yeah.
He probably up there doing whatever he's doing. I don't know if he's with another woman or if he's
I think he is
on the drugs or whatever the case may be. He's definitely using you as a cash cow, and he knows how to play on your heartstrings, or he knows how to intimidate you because he's been doing it for the last 5 years. And
7.
I have a question for you guys. Do you think every last one of us uses a person to a certain extent?
Yes. Yes.
I don't. I just want to be loved and cherished.
But
yeah, and you use a person to be loved and cherished.
Right.
And
I gotta go pee.
Not saying that that is not genuine, but you have an ulterior motive.
Yeah, love is confusing. Love is it takes time to understand. And I thought I understood love until I lost someone that I can't get back, that I can't call anymore, that I can't
Say I'm sorry.
yeah, none of that.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a difficult.
So you have regret?
I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them when it comes down to it, and it's not even my husband, but it was someone he committed suicide in August of this year.
Wow.
And
oh
Man,
my
sorry
God.
to hear that.
Definitely sorry to hear that.
And it's the hardest and it's the worst thing.
So your husband know how you feel?
No.
So what do you think would happen if you had that conversation?
I never thought I would have to have that conversation, so I don't know. You just kind of figure that they're gonna always be there. You fall out and you make up, and you fall out and you make up, and that's just your thing. Until you fall out and you can't make up anymore. And it's
That's hard. That's real hard.
You go through so many questions. You go through what I could have done. You question yourself about a lot because you know you're not going to get those answers from the other person. Well, I do. And now I don't want to love anybody else.
Wait a minute. That's unfair to your husband.
I don't want to love anybody else because I don't want to ever go through this feeling again.
You're still grieving. So
yeah.
that's a part of your grieving. You're gonna feel that way.
Yeah, but
and it's not unfair. Can you go into that a little bit more? Because
that's unfair to his husband.
Yeah, but how long have y'all been married? Like, what was y'all? Did you like cheat on him?
No, this wasn't even about my husband. This was somebody else.
No, it don't matter. He committed to that man. He committed to that man. So he owes that man that. He saw that man fit. No matter whether after they got married they had issues or not, he saw fit at that time to take that man into their life to start as one. So that man was special enough and deserved that love then. So it don't change.
But see, sometimes the love doesn't change, but the people do. And you stop loving a person. Sometimes you just like them a little bit less, and like them a little bit less, and like them a little bit less until you can't really tolerate it anymore. But I know I don't want to ever feel this again, so I don't want to love nobody else. I don't want to go through these changes.
I understand you, but that's unfair. I gotta say it. But I respect your opinion. I mean, because I don't know how I would feel if I went through that. But I know it would be unfair for me to.
Okay, I just feel like with that comment is when you love someone, you have to be open to love, but you also have to be open to hurt as well.
Amen.
And
Amen.
You can't have one without the other. Especially in the committed relationship. So I don't want to be hurt, so I don't want to give love either. Because this type of hurt is something different. It's something completely different. I don't look at people the same. I don't look at people I try to date the same. I don't.
Well, let me ask you this: Have you flipped that and was like, you know what? Our time was cut short, but I was lucky enough. I was a special one to have loved you while you were here, and for that I will cherish that, and I won't taint our memory.
The good time.
No, and I honestly don't want to look at it that way. Because like I said, I also have to look at it both sides as well. And I do cherish it a lot. I think about it every day. I have terrible moments. So I just I can't do this shit again. I cannot and I will not do this shit again. Okay. It's so much easier to be doggish than to love now. And that's how I feel. Because I don't have to care about nobody's feelings, and if I don't care about nobody's feelings, I don't have to care about mine.
That's I ain't gonna lie, that's not what I wanted to hear. But I understand. I mean, it's.
I don't know. I guess it's a different type of hurt for me. I've felt pain and hurt before, but I don't know. I just at 85, I saw us together, just like I did now.
That gotta be a bit of your husband. And I'm sorry I keep saying that. I don't want you to think I'm disregarding your feelings, but I'm looking at the whole spectrum of the thing.
It's selfish. It really is selfish to have that way of thinking, but right now I choose to be selfish because the one time I didn't, something outrageous happened. It was easier being selfish, and then I was a selfish person. I like my things are like me. Nobody's going to come before me. And then I met somebody I wanted to put before me in everything. I wanted to have more than me. I wanted to know more than me. I wanted to cherish more than me. And then to lose it is, I don't want to do that again.
Yet you just said you have to be open to hurt as well, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to take the bitter with the sweet.
That's why I don't take the sweet or the bitter.
No, not sometimes. That's all the time. All the
time.
You
do have to take the bitter with the sweet, so I choose not to take either one. I don't want anybody to know the side of me that does love like that, because that is painful. It's painful to lose. That is.
I've been through a lot of hurt.
I've been through breakups. I can still call everybody. I can't call him no more. I can't reach out. I can't ask how your day is going, or what could have been different. I can't ask those things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to bed.
I really don't know what to say to that one.
I think it takes time. It's gonna take some time. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to our moderators. Thank y'all for thumbsing up. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you ain't joined. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. We got two special guests in here. We got Tinya and we got Frazier. And we're talking about is love worth fighting for, and also loving someone in prison. Will it work?
Is it? Yeah. So
will it really work?
I'm gonna ask 2 questions real fast. I'm gonna pose 2 questions to Tinya, Frazier, and what's your name? Is Kathy?
Sir, said who on the panel? There you go, sir.
So I'm gonna ask 3 questions, right? And I want y'all to answer it. People, family in the chat, y'all can chime in. Kate's gonna drop the link if y'all got some advice, if y'all want to speak. But this is what I want to ask, right? If say he comes home, right?
Yeah.
And everything is what it's supposed to be, but you no longer desire to be with him once you've been around him a while. What are you going to do? What if it's not him that changes? What if it's you that change?
I feel like you kind of know that before you're even around the person. So those feelings, they kind of start to show, and you feel that kind of early on.
I feel like if I change, I would want him not to put up with my bullshit, because I definitely wouldn't want to put up with his
bullshit. I put up with prison. He's gonna put up with my bullshit.
Yeah. I feel like to each his own on that. But like I say, when you love somebody, you just don't give up on them that fast. I mean, that's my opinion. There are some good men out there, but just being misled. And sometimes time is the only thing that can change a person to make them a whole lot better.
But what about maybe the time for them? But have you dealt with the issues that you're dealing with? Because sometimes they could be like you said, the greatest person ever, but you got your own insecurities.
I mean, I always have my own securities about men.
You said something that
we all do.
You said something that made me pause for a second.
Okay, what was that?
You say you don't believe in just giving up on somebody that fast, and I want to know why not.
Because I had so many people that gave up on me, and now at the age of 50, I'm really trying to get my shit together. But if I was doing and they worked with me through the process of me getting together, I could have been the best woman they ever had.
But see, the thing is,
you know what?
I feel like it's different.
Go ahead. I remember what I gotta say. Go ahead.
I feel like it's different because maybe it seems like they're giving up on you, but they love themselves a little bit more than to deal with that. Like, I know with me, we're not in an intimate relationship, but I loved me more than I didn't want to deal with your bullshit, so I didn't. So it seemed like I wasn't there or around, but I loved me more. I didn't want to put myself through the type of pain that you would cause me. I didn't want to put myself through the headache, through the lies, through all the BS, so I didn't.
Okay.
And sometimes you have to love yourself more than you love the next.
But at my age and time, I'm not trying to go through this bullshit again. At my age,
that shit shouldn't bother you. I feel like when I don't want to go through it, do what the fuck you want to do, what the fuck I want to do. We're gonna come together. We're gonna pay these bills. We're gonna have nice family dinners, and
welcome.
What it is what it is. But if
welcome,
you have to deal with that bullshit. It's part of loving somebody, dealing with that bullshit. I feel. Everybody comes with something, whether it's family issues, self issues.
It don't matter who drops me because ultimately I got to do right and get right for me. So
there you go.
Whether you with me or not, it shouldn't deter me from satisfying and getting the best person that I can be. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
If you leave me,
I drop me fast. I drop you fast. What the fuck? It don't matter. Ultimately, it's about you, and ultimately, it's about myself. So,
I think with a lot of people that deal with that, they figure out what I didn't do, and I got the notion now that I'm going to give you everything I have, and if you walk away, I know I've done everything I could. Amen. I know how to do. At that point, that's on you. I don't feel bad about it. Walk the fuck away if you want to, because I done everything, and you won't find nobody better. I can promise you. And even if you do, they still won't be me.
Right.
Because I gave all I knew how to give. I gave what I knew. I gave what I was taught and what I tried to learn from you. And if it's not enough, then I don't know what else to do. So that is the best option for you two, is to walk away.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I used to give all I thought I knew or could, right? And then I got in a relationship and I started giving what they told me they wanted, right? What they desired. And it kind of matched up to who I was already. So it was more successful. I'm married now and I've been with him for 17 years.
Oh, that's a blessing.
I don't even know.
When I stopped, giving all of me and what I know how to do, because I don't know every damn thing, and I started listening and incorporating, that's when I found mine.
But I feel like that's a true definition of a relationship. You learn off each other. I can show you how. I show you how I want to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I expect for you to show me how you want to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
You may like objects. I like for you to give me hugs and kisses. So, you show a person how you want to be loved, and it's up to them whether if they listen, if they learn, if they watch.
Right.
So, once again, they're still giving all that you have, I feel, but you're just learning another way as well. You're learning more. You never stop learning in anything that you do, especially in a relationship. There's always something new you can learn about your spouse, I feel.
You can learn something new every day.
Right.
And then you start to pick up small things like, do you know, like you tilt your head slightly to the left upwards when you sleep, that you would never notice before, or notice that they like 2% milk, and honey oats, but whole milk and like stupid shit that you like. You don't pay attention to. You start to learn and you start to know what they don't like and what they do like. And if I say this in a certain way, it'll affect them. You can say whatever the fuck you want to me. I don't care. I don't get mad. It's different for somebody else.
I feel like if you show just a little interest in me, to let me know that you care, and then it starts from there.
No.
No,
So
not no little interest. Come on, don't minimize yourself.
You need to. Yeah, know that I'm the only person in this motherfucking world you want to be with. More than your mama, your kids, your dog, your job. Make me feel it.
Yeah, don't minimize yourself. Never minimize yourself.
Right. So you think I'm putting myself down a lot?
Yes, I do. I think you think you're unworthy, and that's not true.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
But that's for anybody though. It's not just an intimate relationship. You got that starts with the people you're around. So when you incorporate that with just the people that you're around and your friends, then it becomes a habit. But when you deal with everybody that way, anybody that speak to you, you gravitate to. Not even knowing why they're really there or what's their reason. And I was like that at first. So I understand that. I don't know.
I think people get in people's lives for a reason.
Yeah, usually for something.
I believe that.
Do you feel like you only have one chance in a once in a lifetime to feel true love?
No.
Why is that?
Because just like everything, life is stages.
Right.
You're always gonna be in love with something else or someone else. It may not be the romantic kind. You may just love someone's spirit as a friend, or you may just love something about them.
That's not.
No. But it brings.
Right
I'm
now.
not.
We doing good.
It brings the same feeling. It brings the same feeling. It's
not.
Satisfaction.
I kind of disagree a little bit.
Okay.
I do too.
Okay. No.
See, you're not used to this.
But I feel like you have one chance for somebody that truly satisfy your soul, your heart, your everything.
Yeah.
Even in that aspect, no.
But even then, you close like myself. I don't know if I ever find it again because I closed myself off from it.
You will.
I don't really want to, honestly, because I closed that feeling. It was really intense. It brought a lot of happiness and a lot of pain.
You know what? Guess one thing nobody can stop.
What feeling is
it? Love. Like genuinely loving your spouse. If it came between me and him and his life was on the line, I would have gave my life for him.
So infatuation.
It's not infatuation. It was the fact that knowing that he
loved. Do you think giving your life for someone is love?
Yeah, because I love me more than anything else. Then that's for me. That's for me.
That's very interesting.
So yeah, I love me more. No matter how much I love you, I'm gonna love me more. So if I wanted to give my own life for yours, and it's not just I did this for you. It's sometimes you can't bear the thought of them being without you, or how they would feel, or the sadness it would bring them that you wouldn't want them to go through it. I would never want him to go through what I feel right now. So if it was a option, say he needed a heart transplant surgery, and I was his only match, he would have my heart.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that's without a doubt. And I can't even say that about some of my family members, but I can say that about him.
I think you need to have that conversation.
With who?
Your husband.
Yeah, that time has passed.
Because you said earlier that you're supposed to be able to fall and lean on him, and he's supposed to be able to fall and lean on you. So this is how you're feeling. So that can mess with your mental. That can be mess with your relationship. That
definitely has to my mental relationship. I don't really want to be with anybody other than for sex and for what you can do for me. because I'm not giving any more of myself to anybody else. I don't want to right now. And you're right, it may change later. But as long as I'm satisfied right now, that's all that matters. So I don't deal with people. And when I do is, you know what it is, I feel like a prostitute. And I'm okay with that right now. Because I'm here for this purpose, and that's it. So you get your feelings hurt, that's on you. You show any more, that's on you. Because I done told you, I don't want it right now. Because like I said, it's too intense for me. To wake up every morning and think about the same person and want to think about the same person or want to see them do better and want to see them grow and want to see them. I don't want to do that anymore. And maybe I'm not a parent, so maybe it kind of changed when you have kids. I don't want to do that with nobody anymore.
It will probably definitely change when you have kids.
Now, I hear you say right now about all you can get, all you want, about your happiness and that. Right now, there's not one ounce of pity for your husband. No, not nothing.
Fuck no, there's no ounce of pity. Why did you do it? Why? That's selfish. And I've been through some crazy things. But if I say I truly love someone, I wouldn't want to put them through that. And granted, sometimes it's hard to differentiate the love between yourself and for everybody else. But if you know somebody really loves you, I feel like you can go to them. No matter what it's about, no matter what you're feeling, you should be able to always go to that person. That's selfish. I just know I don't feel any ounce of pity.
Damn.
I don't.
You'll be able to.
And see, I knew you in real life. You ain't that cold-hearted, man.
I wasn't that cold-hearted. But life changes you. No, I started to feel like I'm not getting pity from nobody. I don't want pity from anybody. I got to get out there and do what I have to do. As an adult, as a man, I do what I have to do. And when I do need help, I go to the ones I feel like love me and I love to reach out and get help from. So if you can't reach out to me as your spouse and you don't know, if you don't know that I love you immensely, then I don't know what else to say, and I don't want to go through that shit again.
But you know, love is an action. You can tell me, or I can think you love me, but love is an action. And
but sometimes you can show a person one thing 1,000 different ways; they may never get it. But that doesn't mean you don't show them. So yeah, it is an action.
Well, when you selfish, you can't be showing it.
I'm not showing it now. I'm not. I'm just when it comes down to the relationship.
How is he not to assume you don't love him?
I did show it then. Don't recognize it when I'm not there anymore, or when we can't go back from it. It's too late. And sometimes it does take us losing a person to realize how much we love them. But
I think I think he waiting for a response. It sounds like you up in the air.
About what?
About your other half. It sounds
I just don't.
Because y'all definitely not seeing eye to eye. Because
I just have to feel like I have to give half of myself to be the other half.
Let me just analyze this a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like you guys are definitely not seeing eye to eye. And for whatever reason, you're not comfortable with exposing yourself
anymore
to him.
Because are you talking about me?
He's not responding to you that well, so you're left up in the air on how you're supposed to feel because he's giving you mixed feelings.
Are you talking about me too?
See, the thing is, it's not.
No, I'm talking. This is strictly
because for everybody knew I was a hoe. I was. I like being a hoe. So if I stopped everything I like doing for a person and give my all, because I did not believe in giving my all to one person at all. Nope. This one, that one. So when I need something, I can go to all 17. So when I just invest all of me into one person, and you just throw that away. I'm not doing it anymore. And I don't want to do it anymore. It doesn't mean I don't love you. It's just I don't trust you with my heart anymore.
Did you say you like being a hoe?
I did like being a hoe.
Oh, did.
It was fun. I do now too, because I don't have to worry about anybody's feelings. I'm in and out.
That's not true. You got your husband's feelings to worry about.
No, I had his feelings to worry about. I had his feelings to worry about. It's not my responsibility anymore.
As long as you're married, that's still your responsibility.
Yeah. I slightly disagree. Because it does take two people. So when you slack on your job, and I continue to work hard, nobody's gonna work for free. I'm not getting up going to work every day for nothing. So when I'm not getting anything out of it, I'll just find a second job or a third or something to supplement my time. But now you've made me go look for something else. When you're with me, you don't have to go anywhere else for anything. If you need money, I got you. If you need your love, I got you. You need somebody to help you commit a crime, I got you. I got your back in every single thing that you do.
Dang, even committing a crime, huh?
Yes. Who we killing? And that's just how it is. But you have to show the same to me. And when you don't do that, then I can't trust you. Then well, that's on you. I did my part. When you get fired by a job, they say, well, we told you, we trained you, but you didn't do your part. You didn't show up to work, or you was always late, or that's on you. That doesn't mean they don't want you there, but you still have to take responsibility for that.
Since you put it that way, some people do look at their marriage as a business.
Mine was.
Did you look at your marriage as a business?
Yes, I did at first.
That means it wasn't. So when you look at your marriage as a business, is there less feelings?
No.
Is it less love?
It wasn't less love. It was just, okay, well, you kind of tolerate a little bit more. Okay, so this nigga had this stupid, but he paid all the bills, so all right. You can fuss scream.
Oh, okay.
But
that brings me to my next question.
We married for love.
That brings me to my next question.
I was still trying to figure out what love was. So when I married, I really didn't even understand what love was. But I knew what living nice was. And I knew what having nice things was. And I knew what not having shit at all was too. I was choosing the opposite.
Yeah. And that's so really speaking. You can't get no realer than that. You can't get no realer than that.
This is for, I forget her name.
Tinya?
Not Tinya.
Crystal?
Is Crystal?
Yes.
Crystal, yeah. Why not be alone? Why not just be alone?
That's what I'm doing now.
I can't be alone.
Well, have you cut off contact?
Yep.
Truly?
Number and everything. Okay, so let me say what I want to say to Tinya. Okay. You haven't talked a lot. So do you want to reiterate again before I tell you?
He went outside to smoke a cigarette. My opinions on the niggas is he's just not fucking worth it. I mean, when somebody forces you to do the right thing, of course you're gonna do the right thing. When he was out and had the option to do the right thing, he didn't do it and continue not to do it. So but hey, that's my opinion on it.
Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes, and you even got to cut off all contact. Sometimes recycled dick is the best dick. You know it, you're used to it, and so that's what you go to.
Okay, I'm back to Mr. Hayes and Miss Cakz. Yes. My feeling for jail thing.
That's a new one.
My thing is, I appreciate the comments and the information that you guys have given me. And like I said, I believe in giving a person a second chance, and even if a third or fourth, however it takes for that person to get together. But my limit is maybe 2 times. But see, anybody can talk a good game while they're in prison. The real shit is going to be when they get home.
And that's what I was going to say. Time will tell.
Time will tell everything.
But you can't put your all into it because you still gotta live your life.
Right.
Right.
You have to live
Right.
your life. You know.
And I tell them all the time, because you're in prison is not gonna stop me from doing what I need to do for myself.
He got a boyfriend too. He ain't gonna be in prison that long without being fucked or fucking.
And I think one of your other guests said if you was married, then that might be different. Because you get
If I was married, that'll be very different.
You get the what you call those visits?
No. Ain't no conjugal.
I feel like that's different. The rules are a little bit different. Okay, so I'm not gonna go without. I don't expect you to go without.
If you love,
what you gotta do, you gotta talk to me about it, tell me about it. We ain't gotta discuss it.
I feel like if you love somebody, you're gonna go through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You can go through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Somebody that's also satisfied you. You
know, this is life.
Can you be unfaithful and still be there for a person?
Yes.
No, I can't.
Yes.
Frazier can, but I can't.
Yes, you can. I will send you all the money you need. I will pick up every
because I done been through that before.
Feel good. But I will not do this shit. If I don't want to sleep alone, I'm not going to.
I mean,
you put me in that situation. You put me in that where I have to sleep alone. So you deal with those consequences. I can still be there for you.
No, I feel like
I heard some people with that same mindset that you put yourself in that situation. So don't punish me.
But we all put ourselves in situations so that we got to recover from.
You can. I mean, you can. How many times is too many? 1, 2 times is too many.
Yeah, my thing is, and this is what I'm hoping for. My thing is, he done been in prison all his life. What make it different with me?
Nothing. If he done been his whole life,
he done been in prison.
That's what I used to say.
I told you.
I don't know if a leopard changes spots.
No, they just grow old.
That's my thing. So do I continue to go on with the shit when I know you got a history not being shit?
Or if you want to just be on that bad, do your own shit on the side. Shit.
I feel like if I find a man that I be cheating on him and I'm not a cheater, never been a cheater.
You said you believe in second chances. If society done gave him that many chances, you don't owe him shit. You don't owe him another chance.
But he's also one of them type of people.
Owe yourself a first chance. That's what you do.
Right.
Chances. Owe yourself a first chance.
Right. And that's what I had to talk to Mista&Cakz. I mean, Mista&Cakz, because I fight this battle all the time with him. You know, I'm a little better. I don't send him money and stuff like I used to because I feel like maybe you just talking to me because you want my money. And I felt real hard about that. So I send him a little something whenever I can. I don't send him a whole lot of money, but I do talk to him on the phone the other day because also when I need to hear his voice and I'm really serious about something, he is there to talk to me.
Find you somebody there to talk to you when I hear somebody's voice.
You know,
that's just how I feel because at the end of the day,
that's what I
have a preconceived notion because I know him and I really don't care for him because he do dumb shit, stupid shit, and
he does
dumb shit.
Right.
So you already gave me a bad impression on you. So I don't know the intimate relationship y'all got.
Have you met him? Have you met him, Frazier?
I have. And he's not the smartest nigga. I mean, he has great conversation at times, but you have to pick through and see what the fuck is he lying about. What? And for instance, was gone for 3 days, said he walked to fucking Anderson, South Carolina. If you're in Greenville, walked to Anderson, South Carolina. No dirty ass shoes on and his feet ain't hurting.
Not the dirty feet.
He claimed he walked, but I know he didn't walk. Like, I believe he was laid up with a bitch somewhere.
You're not even gonna spit no to me. Nigga, you don't walk to the grocery store. So why the fuck would you think I'm gonna leave you walk to the fuck Anderson?
I don't understand. So one day my son had to go find him and bring him home to me.
I didn't find him. He found me. He was learning how to keep you with 2 12. He found the fuck me. I didn't find. And this shit like that, like junkie shit. I know that sounds so bad, but that's junk. I can't deal with junkie shit.
Yeah.
And that was junkie shit. Like, just say I want to be high. Because when I wanted to be high, I said I wanted to be high. I didn't ask nobody to buy my shit either, and I wasn't stealing. So if everybody has their own addiction, mine was cocaine. Well, I don't do it. I fucking loved it.
You know, nobody wants to be perceived as an addict or
I
mean,
and
I've been an addict all my damn life. I'm recovering. I'm still gonna be a recovering addict too many years from now because the same way you can get off that shit, the same way you can get back on it.
But see, the thing
And
is,
I'm really,
your mindset has changed though. I don't know if you realize it. His mindset hasn't. So
yeah.
you've been an addict all your life, but you're not out there stealing shit to go get drugs.
Oh no, I'm not
or
doing
looking
nothing.
like you on drug shit.
Right. I didn't look like
that
that shit.
moments. I always look high sometimes.
Yeah. But the most time I get high, my mama would come to my house. I'd be like, I can't open the door because I'm fucked up. And she would leave the shit by the door. You know what I'm saying? But me and him went through the get high. We went through the get high thing together and everything. You know what I'm saying? I like to say because he performed a lot better when he was high. And, you know, I did too. But now I couldn't bend over and touch my toes. It'd probably kill me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody changed. You know?
Gen X says this topic is right on time. I mailed a prisoner a letter today in a pit. I do not know him. I saw him on the YouTube documentary. Damn, I'm high slurring my words. Wow. Gen X said, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
What made you want to write him the letter and send him a picture?
You took the word out of my mouth. I was gonna say both.
One of the viewers in the chat. Yeah. Say she sent the letter to a prisoner today with a picture.
I'm gonna send my pictures off next week.
Cause I'm fucking. And you want. Okay, you want somebody to find a look at? Here go my fine ass so you can look at. Shitty. You want somebody to look at? I don't mind being, eye candy for you. I walk around eye candy for everybody in the streets. I'm fine as fuck. So I don't mind.
Let us see.
I'm gonna tell y'all another thing why I like you, this man.
Get on the camera and let us see.
Oh no,
get on the camera.
I'm not getting on camera right now.
Listen.
I'm fine as fuck, but I have my rough moment, and I just got finished trying. I was preparing to go be a host, so I got on my whole outfit.
Another thing, guys, that I wanted to say, guys.
No, I don't even have a whole bag. I don't say that damn long.
Listen, this is another thing I wanted to say, Mista&Cakz. When this man told me I was beautiful because of my burns and everything, and now he felt my burns and kissed them and everything, that completely put a whole new set of mind in my heart. Because I'm really self-conscious about my looks. And I'm very self-conscious about being burned.
I understand.
I understand.
I feel like they have to come from you.
Yeah.
So you have to love yourself enough. Can't a motherfucker tell you shit? I know.
But it's good to hear that from somebody who's really cute. And
he's not that cute.
But he's cute.
She said who's really cute.
Yeah.
He has cute moments.
I mean, I love him. The point is that I love him.
And you do, and it's okay to love
him. And the whole topic of this is loving someone in prison.
Right.
But I have a
right.
And it sounds like you're gonna make it work regardless because you don't want to start over. And
I really don't.
I shared a lot of intimate.
But I don't want to be nobody's fool either, though, sugar.
Huh?
I don't want to be nobody's fool either.
So don't. I
don't want to be nobody's fool.
Well, time will tell.
Time will tell it. And you're right. Time will tell. I got 3 to 4 more years before he come home.
Don't fool yourself into being a fool. That's what you do.
Yes, sir.
I can love you, but at the same time,
he got 3 to 4 more years before he come home.
Yeah.
And I talk to him every day. And I talk to him.
If you're fine with doing what you're doing now, then I would say keep doing it.
I'm fine with being single. I don't want to go find nobody because I don't want to love nobody but him. I don't put all my interest in him. And I do compensate and I do talk to him every day.
I don't care how much you love him. Don't you put yourself in no bind and jam for him.
Right. So I appreciate the comment, guys, and it's really got me looking at myself a little bit more.
And that was gonna be my question.
Gen X, you say you felt it was safe because he had life. He would never get out. You just wanted to befriend him. That's fine and dandy. I mean, from a distance, from time to time.
Right.
You don't want to get too involved. I mean, because some people.
Just won't let you
have nothing but time to hone their manipulation skills or
right
your interest naturally. They have nothing but time.
Well,
So
what if it's not for them, but it's for you? Because you're afraid to give all. So you find somebody that's okay. Well,
Hey, Carmel.
what's up, Carmel?
Other doing the top line with other people.
Oh, I don't know. What if it's the other way around?
Rephrase that for me.
Okay, so you say you don't want to fall into his manipulations or her manipulations, whoever's in prison.
Right.
But what if it's because you're comfortable with it because you're not ready to give your all? So it's all on you. You don't have to see what I look like every day. You don't have to see how I act every day. So this is good for me.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a decision you make to
If I'm making sense.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense that, but that's not really you giving it you're not really giving it his manipulation because you're going in with your heart. You're in control of the whole thing. You already got in your mind, fuck what they talking about. I'm getting me. This just for my sanity, for whatever. Until I no longer want to do it. So I understand what you're saying, correct?
Yeah, or if it's just so nobody feel alone. I know you people in prison, they feel like they don't have anyone. Yeah. So maybe it's just for the satisfaction of making someone feel like they're not alone in it. You know
I'm gonna sound like an asshole, right? I'm gonna sound like an asshole right now. And I've been locked up, right? And I felt like that, and I feel like how I'm about to say right now. If I really gave a damn, unless I was truly innocent, I wouldn't have did shit to get there, to feel that way.
That's hard. That's hard sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and get yourself a check. Be honest with yourself.
That's true, but sometimes you're put in situations. Sometimes we play the hands that we're dealt. I brag on my brother, but I've done some crazy ass shit that I look and say, why the fuck I'm not doing time. So sometimes we're in a situation, I'll never forget not having nobody to call and being hungry. So was I gonna starve or go get me something to fucking eat? So, sometimes we're in situations. And I'm not saying that's the everybody's situation, but sometimes we're put in a rock and a hard spot where damn if you do that if you don't. Right. So I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be hungry. So if I gotta or I'm not, if I gotta break into an abandoned house to stay out of the rain and the snow, then that's what I'm gonna do. Or if I gotta go steal food because they fucked up my paycheck and I got 4 kids at home, that's what I'm gonna do. And granted, it's not the best thing, but that's the people have survived. Not just survive; those the only options in front of you. Yeah, and it's hard to choose.
I totally agree because it is some situations. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree on that.
So sometimes it's not, you don't do anything to just feel. Well, I say that about myself. I'm not doing shit to go to prison, but also I'm not gonna do some shit that's getting caught either. That's why a lot of people do dumb shit. But that's a whole nother story. But sometimes you have to. Before I let my mom go hungry, I would go steal food. Yeah. Or before and me and my grandmother, we have the roughest relationship at times. But before I let her go without, I will take from another person.
Yeah.
My son will make sure. And so, so I don't know. Some people do it selfishly. I'm not going to commit a crime. Well, I have committed crimes selfishly, but I have the mindset I think about other people. I can take care of me. I know how to talk to a nigga the right way to make sure I don't have to go steal, kill the other bullshit. But when other people come into the equation, I think about them and I don't put someone else. I go do it myself. So it becomes a little bit difficult when you say you wouldn't do something to be in prison because somebody hurt my child and you kill a person, you're not thinking straight, but you're in prison.
Yeah, you definitely there are some circumstances, situations. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Miss Gen X says, my son and his father are in prison right now. I think back on a lot of things, wondering if everyone is okay. Placing myself in their shoes, unfortunately.
Oh, can I comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, as you with your child, you raise them, you teach them, and it's up to them how they go into the world. As adults, you make your own choices with a lot of things. So if you know you done everything you possibly could, you did the best that you could, the best that you knew how. Don't apologize. Don't feel bad for what you didn't know what to do. I'm able to get along with my mom and my grandmother because they did the best that they could. And what they didn't know, I don't blame them for. So I don't go out and say, I'm acting this way because of this. No.
Okay.
They did the best that they could. And as an adult, I have to now make that decision, that choice to say, okay, well, they didn't know how to do this, so I need it, so I'm going to learn how to do it, or I receive it from somewhere else, or it's a whole lot of different options. But to always choose the wrong path and now being locked up, I can tell my brother, you can't blame nobody but yourself. I don't want to hear that bullshit about my mama was never there. I don't want to hear the bullshit about this and that, because what did you lose? Granted, it may sound selfish, but I didn't lose anything by my mom not being there. I still had love. I had a home. I had everything I possibly wanted and needed. I do think about it. What if she was there in that condition? So, you look at what you have, what you've done, and what God provided for you. Because it could have been worse. But you can't blame yourself as an adult for what you really didn't know how to do. Or yeah, we can always do things differently. We can say things differently. We can act differently. We can treat people differently. But it's over and done with. And you can't change it. That's what you knew at the moment, so that's what you did.
She said, Miss Gen X said, thank you. Too many people do not see that parents are not the only influence in the child's life.
Yeah.
No, my biggest influences were my friend. Well, not really my friends. Is you pull from different avenues. It's the way I look at things is sometimes different than how a person that grew up with mother and father look at things. Some people feel like you need a male figure in your life to be a strong man. I don't feel that way. So you do things differently, you act differently, but ultimately you always learn. You always learn how to be better. You learn how to be a different person. You don't to be stuck in that mindset of, well, this is what I'm used to, this is what I was taught, so oh well.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's so many of the African American community, period, because that I talk to so many people and around so many people that just have that mindset, and they wonder why that's how we're treated. So and then we're treated a certain way, then we act a certain way. You have to always be open to change, and not just changing how you act, but a change in your mindset, a change in your intellect, a change in how you vocalize things. You have to always be open and willing to that. And when you're not, that's on you. Not nothing your parents did, your grandparents did, your sister, your brother. You can't blame nobody but you, because you've had that option to do better. You had the option to be educated and to learn differently, but you didn't. You chose not to. The difference between me and my brother is I chose to be, and he just stayed stuck in the street life that he liked.
Okay.
So there's really no difference. I could be in the same situation if I had that mindset.
Yeah.
But I don't. I
Definitely.
could do it differently, or I can sell drugs for a little bit, but I don't get a retirement plan out of that, or I'm gonna be paying for school. So I'm gonna figure something else out. But when you're young and you feel like it's the glitz and glamour, you get stuck in, oh, I get the attention, I get the money, I get the niggas or the females, because whichever way you want to go, on whichever day you want to do it, it kind of freezes you. You like it.
Okay.
But I don't know.
So,
Everybody has options and have choices. I would never blame my grandmother or my mother for anything I've ever done. Ever.
so
If I
you
wanted
take
to, because I
accountability.
made the choice to go do it. It's not because
A lot of people don't take accountability.
Huh?
I say a lot of people don't take accountability. But I commend you for saying you don't blame nobody for anything you do.
No, I'm grown. If I do it, I choose to do it. If I want to go ahead and do this, I'm going to do it because I want to, not because I feel like, well, I had no other option. You always have an option, even if it's just the option to ask for help. You have an option.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything keeping you in South Carolina though?
But sometimes you have to.
Is there anything that's going to keep you in South Carolina?
Try something different.
What she said?
She's on the phone.
Oh, I thought she was asking you that.
Oh no, then shit keep me in South Carolina. Love I didn't because when I want to do something, I want to do it. Neither a man, a job, a woman, that wasn't happening anyway. But nothing's going to keep me still if I don't want to be. But if I can have that mindset that I can do what I want to do, I also have to have the mindset that I have to take responsibility and accountability for these things too.
So
you can't be an adult and you can't act like an adult and still want to be treated like a child.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to be? Do you want to be an adult? Do you want to be a child? Do you want to pay bills? Do you want to sit at home on punishment when you don't do shit right?
So you're absolutely content on never feeling love again due to your love passing away.
I'm content with I am. I honestly am. Because to me it was a different type of love. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna ever love anyone, but I don't see myself putting all of me into it like I did. Because I put all of me into it and all of me was crushed by it. Not just heartbroken, but crushed. Like waking up trying to figure out my next move. Or, how to even say, look at me and say, okay, it's a good day. Or just, I don't want to go through that feeling again. I don't ever want to go through the feeling like
married? How long have you been married?
And I don't want to put all my energy into something.
4 years?
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
About 5.
We were separated for a year.
I got a question. I want everybody to answer this question. Do you think love is a gift?
Yes.
Love can be a gift and a curse.
True.
Because sometimes you can love a person so bad where it hurts you, and you don't know how to leave or get away from it. And this is kind of personal, but I feel like my Aunt Kim was in that situation with Larry, with her husband. Because she loved him so much, and even as a child, she loved him so much, she put up with all his bullshit until she couldn't do it anymore. And she's not here. I don't ever want to love somebody like that again. I never want to. I did. I did, and I don't ever want to, because it's a scary feeling. It's a scary feeling. Love. I don't know. For me, it is. Because for so long, I only looked out for myself. So when you go from looking out for yourself to giving everything in you plus more, what you didn't even know that you could give and what you could do and how you could feel, and it didn't go right. And no, that's a gamble I'm not willing to take again. I would gamble anything else, but I'm not willing to gamble that again. Because this time I'm going to be the one to fuck you up. And I don't mind doing jail time. This much needed rest behind my feelings and my emotions. But I know this about myself. And since I know this about myself, I just, that's like me being an addict going into a dope house. You're going to use. Stay the fuck away from it.
Yeah.
How good of a job is it?
Yeah.
Because I do love and I love hard and I love with everything in me.
I love hard.
And I'm not trying to go through that shit again because I'm not built for it. I'm not built for it anymore. Because the world has taught me that don't nobody love you. And even if they do, it's tough love. It's not a love that you want and that you expect. We all say, I feel like I'm not loved. You get the love, but it's not what you're looking for. So when you don't get what you're looking for, it's like you're not getting it at all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to.
So if y'all were the ones locked up, what would you expect out of me, and what would you tolerate?
I just do you. I wouldn't even expect anything different. Do you? Because I'm not going to be in jail celibate, and you might not always have the money to get me commissary, so I'm gonna have to, do you? I got Christmases in there, Thanksgivings in there, snack time, birthdays. Do you? Because I don't want to spend my birthday by myself in jail, so I'm gonna have me a boyfriend.
Miss Gen X would say y'all are very similar in the way y'all think. You know what? That's a unique thinking because
But I can't be mad at you if I'm going to do it the same. If I'm going to be the same way, I can't get mad at you if I'm. If you're in jail, best believe you're not the only one. The whole time you in jail, you are not the only one.
What do you think?
It's not going to stop me from coming to visit you, talk to you, give you money. You are not the only one. Let me see something. I don't like to be by myself. Sometimes I don't like to put up with people too long, but I don't like to be by myself. I like to cook for people. I like to cater to people for a certain amount of time.
Me too.
And then it's like, get the fuck out of my space. So if I'm not able to do that at all, best believe I'm going to find somebody to do that for, and they can do it for me for a little bit, and I'm going to the next. Or keep that until you're out, until you can do it again.
I feel like this right here. While that person in jail, I feel like I'm in jail with him too.
I'm shit. The fuck if I will.
I feel like if that person's in jail and I love that person, I'm in jail with him too. My mindset.
My mindset would never be that way. I love you, and I will come see you every Sunday and Saturday.
Yeah, we here.
You know what?
I said I feel like if the person's in jail that I love, I feel like I'm in jail.
Yeah, I heard you. I don't know why you do that to yourself.
All right.
You couldn't do that.
When I was in jail, did it stop you from doing anything? Y'all still went on that damn cruise and left me to sit in there.
I mean, I still,
you still, but you sent money, you wrote letter, you still did what you wanted to do.
You went in there for 4 days.
I was in there long with the fucking up.
You went in there about 4 days.
You could have bailed me out, but you didn't. You did what you wanted to do.
I didn't have the money to bail you out.
It's not about that. You have to get you're in there. I said,
nobody knew you there.
Huh?
You live your life.
When our family member said that
a person makes a mistake.
She was in jail, she would live like she alone. She wouldn't even let nobody know she was in there.
Oh yeah?
Ooh, and what? In jail or outside?
She needs somebody to love her.
Or very strong toys and a very great mindset. Because you need something. I don't care what nobody says. Somebody needs something.
That's right.
And if it's not a hug or a kiss, somebody just to talk to or vent to. Somebody just to look like they care.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck about me at all. Just look like you give a fuck. Yeah. We all have a need for something. And just to be lonely all the time. I tried it. Did not work. It really didn't work because I started to want, damn, so this shouldn't have to I gotta talk to.
That's hard right there.
Yeah, it's cool.
I done been in prison twice and did years. And I went through it by myself.
So I didn't have to.
Not even in prison?
No, when I was in prison, I didn't see my family. No one sent me commissary. I did 4 years back to back. No, I did 2 years first, and then went in did another 2 years back to back.
I don't even know why you were in prison, but I'm pretty sure I was a child. But then that goes back into the relationship you have with your family. If I go to prison, I don't expect Nana, she'll pick up the phone call every now and again. I don't expect much. See, I know she loved me. I know she loved me.
I also said I was a big girl and I did the shit myself. I'm gonna go through myself, and that's what I did.
No, I don't feel like I'm different. You know certain family members. Now, Sade, I'm not even calling that hoe because she's not gonna do shit. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna expect for her to want to care or love. That's how I feel about it.
Well, what about me?
You would. I would feel some type of way if you showed that you didn't. But when you know who you're dealing with, then you shouldn't be disappointed in how they treat you.
You know I would though, don't you?
Yeah, but you don't have to make that point.
I know, but I'm just saying, baby. I would.
I know you would.
I would.
I love Quan to death. I don't send him shit because to me he keep going for the same stupid reason.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah.
But he know I felt that way before he kept getting locked up. So why is that gonna change because you locked up and you ain't got nobody else to talk to? Bitch, make some friends because you didn't want to be out here with me.
Booty booty.
I love
you. Oops.
Oh, my bad, man. Big Cakz.
I love you to death, but when you was out here with me, you didn't appreciate it, you didn't like it. You know, you drove my car, you didn't appreciate those things, so you didn't appreciate the shit while you was out. I'm not gonna waste my damn money for 3-minute calls that cost $45. I'm not fucking doing it.
That's a lot of money.
Some noodles, they cost you $15 when they 25 cents out here. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
get
right.
a job. Yeah, I'm not going through all that. But when you teach a person tough love, they're not gonna go through that shit again. I say this to my mom, and I always have said this. Quan was very spoiled, and he's the only person I know that had cookouts when he got out of jail. Shit used to aggravate me. And but but he kept doing it. When y'all went on that goddamn cruise and left me in jail, I have not been the fuck back.
But baby,
because I don't care how long it was. I was there longer than what.
I sent you some.
But still, it was a little bit tough love. You said I'm going on my cruise, it's paid for. I ain't worried about bailing shit out. So I would not put myself in that situation again. No, if I want to do a crime, I better not get fucking caught because ain't nobody finna bail me the fuck out. Because if they got plans, they're gonna stick through it.
You get support.
When you keep showing I got your back, yeah, you can have the back, but no, I'm not sending you money. I'm not writing you letters. Eventually, it's gonna get lonely, or they're gonna say, okay, well, this shit's not working. So if I want to have the support of someone truly, stay the fuck out. Go and get whatever he want from me when he out. Can't get shit from me while he in. But love. I would reward you and give you the same thing I give you when you out.
Yay. That's I definitely got some great dialogue from you tonight, Frazier, and some great questions and a great topic from Tinya and Miss Crystal.
Yes.
Miss Janexa popped in and dropped some gems. Hey, so Early was here to man the boards. That's what's up.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, y'all. Thank you for
Yes.
thumbs in the live up.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed it. I really did. I really did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it too.
On my phone because
I hope you guys get whatever it is that you're searching for.
I'm not searching for anything right now.
And I hope we answered your question tonight.
Yes.
And if you can answer the question that I posed earlier, is it
Which one?
insanity? And are you a gambler? Because you're gambling time. And that's the only thing you can't get back is time.
But
we don't get younger, we get older.
Amen.
You don't get older, you get more experience. So it may be worth your sanity now. It may be worth your time now, but as you get older,
that too.
And gain experience, like, I done been through this shit. I'm not doing it again. I recognize this ahead of time. You bad news. I'm gonna be in jail or you gonna be in jail. It's not gonna work out. So, we can fucking be friends. And if you don't want to fuck, we can be friends. If you just want to fuck, we ain't gotta be friends. However you want to do it, but relationship's not gonna work. But you gotta know yourself enough to know, okay, well, as much as you may like a person,
sometimes it's not good for it. Well, I appreciate that, Mista&Cakz.
Because
hey, we appreciate y'all.
We here. Y'all subscribe.
Y'all welcome back anytime.
Give me a link. Is it every night? Because I really do like to talk now. I don't like to talk to uneducated people. It's aggravating.
Hey,
hit that subscribe button, y'all.
We welcome you anytime. Love to have you anytime.
So this is a very intellectual conversation for me. Because it wasn't, I love him and I don't care what he do. So no, it wasn't that bullshit. Yeah, no.
Well, I'm glad you got some insight, Frazier. We definitely
I did too, baby.
We enjoyed you, Tinya. We enjoy
Thank you. I love you.
you guys. We appreciate y'all time, and we are going to get ready to get out of here. So,
Okay.
So what y'all got planned for tonight on a Saturday night?
huh?
What y'all got planned for on a Saturday night? It's a Saturday. It's a Sunday. It's Saturday. Oh,
It's Saturday. It's 10:16 where we at.
it's early.
It's 10:16 and it's raining outside. We chilling.
Yes.
I
Oh,
don't think too much is going on the outside. I can tell
It's
you
not.
that.
It's not.
I don't
Not
know.
tonight.
So
Not tonight.
on that note,
But I want to thank you guys for everything we're gonna be signing up to. And I love Mista&Cakz. And I really enjoyed the conversation.
I really did. I'm gonna have to send me that link because I have a bunch of friends that like to talk to and feel like they just know every fucking thing. And this would be very
He said, please send him a link.
because these niggas.
It's on your phone, Tinya. And Frazier, just go on YouTube on our YouTube channel.
oh, that's great, Miss Jen.
Please share this video. We definitely appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for everybody that participated. Thumbs up, y'all.
And as always, I'm Mr. Big Mr. My beautiful wife is Cakes. Our loving family is Eminem. Collectively, we're Marriage and Marijuana. We got 5 on it. We got us on it. Hell, we all on it. And as long as we all on it and authentic and real, y'all are us, we are y'all. We stand 10 toes, but we throw up that 5 because 5 makes a strong, unified fist. And we are a strong, unified fist.
Front.
Same thing. And it covers everything.
Really?
So,
everything?
Everything.
Give me a kiss.
So until next time, side to the motherfucking ways. 5.